Sully here, the retired tanker yanker. Welcome to Transitions. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And please subscribe. If you're a returning visitor not yet subscribed, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thanks for your continued support. Before I start, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge today's sponsor, Platinum Deeper Funeral Home. Remember, when your loved one shakes off this mortal coil, Platinum Deeper. Sorry, no Flat Earth today, and no song either. The NFL season is still uncertain as to how it will play out due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but I heard that there might be a limited number of fans allowed into games. I don't know if I like that or not, but regardless, I will be rooting for my beloved Eagles. No one can deny that one of the most exciting plays in football is the quarterback sack. But many fans, especially the younger fans, are unaware that the term sack did not even exist until it was coined by Deacon Jones sometime in the 70s. And it was not even an official stat until 1982. But it has been part of the game since the league was founded in 1920. And of course, my fellow Eagles fans will never forget that strip sack of Tom Brady by Brandon Graham in Super Bowl 52. It was the play which pretty much sealed the victory for the Midnight Green, and that play, along with the Philly special touchdown catch by quarterback Nick Foles, are probably my fondest memories of the game. Now, the record for the most sacks in a season is held by Michael Strahan of the Giants with 22.5 sacks in 2001. The single game record is 7 sacks held by Derek Thomas of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, let's say a player had, 17 sacks in a season. That'd be something to be proud of, wouldn't it? So what would you think if I told you that in 1952, a player had 17 sacks in a single game? The date was October 26, 1952. The Philadelphia Eagles were visiting the Polo Grounds to take on the New York Football Giants. The Giants quarterback that day was one Charlie Connerly. The Eagles had Norm Willey, known as the Wildman, starting at defensive end that day. Willey, at 6'2" and 225 pounds, was considered a big man for his day. Willey also played basketball at his alma mater, Marshall. He combined his size with remarkable quickness, and on that day in late October of 1952, Willey proceeded to own Connerly. Willey proceeded to sack Connerly 17 times. And in fact, he had 11 consecutive sacks at one point. New York sports writers covering the game exclaimed that Willey was the best defensive end they had ever seen and probably the best they would ever see. And Frank Gifford remarked in his book, The Whole 10 Yards, that Willey was very fast and we were very slow. Eagles coach Jim Trimble said that he almost felt sorry for Connerly. He was quoted as saying, "I remember vividly Charlie having a heck of a time just getting up. He was mauled by Norm." Trimble also got into an altercation with the Giants chaplain, Father Dudley, after the game because the Giants felt that some of the hits were late. "He was going down with the ball," said Willey. "How could it be late?" Of course, Willey did have a motivation factor at play. The Eagles coaching staff was illegally paying a bounty of $10 for every hit on the quarterback. Willey earned $170 in bonus money that day, which was a lot of money in 1952. For the record, the Eagles won that game 14-10. Had the sack been an official stat then, it would be one of those sports records which people would claim could never, ever be broken. It would also be one of those games where people claim that they were there, even if they weren't. But it wouldn't even be called a sack for 20 years and counted as an official stat for 30. Later in his life, Willey lamented that defensive statistics were not kept in his day. But he also felt that some of the stats that they were keeping were, in his words, ridiculous. He was quoted as saying they've got hurries and pressure and forced fumbles. They probably keep track of how many times these guys burp during a game. Wiley was drafted by the Eagles out of Marshall University in 1950, and he played there until 1957. He played for no other pro team. He made the Pro Bowl twice. He passed away on August 18th, 2011, just 4 days shy of his 84th birthday. For Transitions, I'm Sully, the retired tanker yanker. Safe and happy travels.